Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you are all okay and enjoying all of the Christmas festivities. It's Saturday morning and I've just walked in the door from Tesco. I wanted to do a bit of Christmas baking today, so I got that. I just needed to do a food shop and get some other bits as well. But as I opened my boot, the bag with the eggs fell out. So I think I am a few eggs short, but I don't want to waste them, so I'm thinking I could still crack them into a bowl. I think that's 3 cracked. I think, they're not looking good. They're not looking good. I think half, 3 or 4 have cracked. So let's get this unpacked. Right, I've got my bacon bits out, and these are the 2 things that I want to make. First of all, are these little Christmas pudding crispy cakes, because someone in my family is gluten-free, so the Rice Krispies are gluten-free, so this is a really nice one. I'm just going to wait until I get to the end. Can I fast forward this so I can just show you how cute they look at the end? And I bought these in Tesco as well, so I can put these on the top. And then the other thing I want to make today are these.
Christmas is right around the corner,
these little sugar cookies. I have got, where is it? Here. I've got a little tree cutter that I'm going to do. With this, you have to chill the dough for 1 to 2 hours. So what I'm going to do is make the dough first, and then I can get that chilled, and then I can make the Rice Krispies, and then I can come back to the cookies. Hey Google, play Christmas songs on Spotify. Okay, here are my little Christmas puddings, but actually his molds were more rounded. Mine, they're not that rounded. They're a little bit more square, but I think they can still work. Let me just grab a plate to put these on. There was actually some left over, so I just put it in like a little flat tin last night and put the white chocolate on it, and it was absolutely delicious.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells.
Okay, here are my little chocolate puddings. The white chocolate was a lot runnier than expected, so they're a bit messy, but I kind of like it dribbling down the side, and then I just use some sprinkles to put on top. Yeah, probably not my finest work, but they taste amazing. They were so quick and easy to make, and I think they're quite cute actually. And the cookies are done as well. They only need 10 minutes, and it's just one of those things where you really have to literally keep an eye on them, but I was too busy melting the chocolate for the little Rice Krispie cakes. So I think they're okay though. They are really nice. I just sprinkled them with a little bit of sugar and they're really cute. That batch made loads. So we've got people coming around later, so I'm sure we'll eat some then. And also I'm going to put some in little bags and just take them as I go and see people over Christmas. I'm going to give some to my grandparents, and also they'd make quite cute little gifts as well.
Don't wanna be a one-man woman. Got me stranded like a boat in the sand. Just the thought of not spreading my wings drives me crazy. Dressing up, fixing my strut, always prepared, you never know who shows up around the corner. Maybe it's that director. Oh, I can sing, I can dance, I can learn to smooth moves. I would do anything you ask me to do. Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage direct.
A couple of vlogs ago, I was trying out this foundation technique, and I'm absolutely loving this application, and I've been doing it every day since. I feel like it's just really changed the way that I've been putting on my foundation. Basically, I saw it on a makeup artist on TikTok. She said you're already starting to like warm it up and buff it in there, so then when you put it on your skin, it just blends easier instead of you like pulling and tugging at your skin, which I think actually works, and I really like it. I still go over with my beauty blender. I use the same amount of foundation. Maybe it's just in my head. I just like the way it goes on. I went ahead and did a bit more makeup there because my memory card was full, so while it was offloading, I just carried on with my makeup. I forgot to powder. I've actually only been using powder, I'm gonna say like this last year, because, and I still don't always love using it because I like the glow, but sometimes like now, especially if I'm filming with light on, because it's so dark, it just reflects a little bit. So I'm just gonna put a little bit over here. Because I like the glow, but I don't want to look greasy, I find actually, I know I've spoken about this before, but using a little brush and just using the powder on the areas you want to matte down. So I never use powder in like this section because I like a glowy cheek, but otherwise like in my chin I start to look a bit oily, and like round my nose, put a tiny bit under my eye and just a bit on the forehead. Anyway, I was actually freshly washed and blow dried yesterday, so the shape is there, but the front bits just always go a bit funny overnight. The quickest way for me, I think, to refresh that front bit of my hair is just to like blow dry it again. So I just take my fringe, okay. Just by doing that bit, I feel like really refreshes it all. That is going to do today. It's absolutely tipping down outside, so luckily I haven't got to go out yet, but obviously I have got to go out and walk Bertie, but I think I'll do that later. Rodial kindly sent me their new lip oil to try, and I really like it. The colour looked a lot darker on the outside than what it is. It's just a very nice sheer. I feel like every brand, like they're all doing like a lip oil, like a tinted lip oil that's moisturizing and not sticky, and they're doing well. The ones I've tried I really like. I like that one. I think the color's really nice. The color could be tiny bit darker. I guess they do different colours. That's plum, wild plum. I do really like that, and I think it is such a nice colour and it feels really nice as well. I'm going to film 3 outfits today at home because I've actually already got a bank of content that that I've basically built up so that over Christmas I don't have to film anything, but I still got content to share with you. But saying that, I do actually want a little break from Instagram. When I open Instagram, it automatically like turns on my work brain because Instagram, I guess, is my job, and I feel like my work brain just needs a break. It just needs to shut down and shut off for a bit. Even in the summer when I go on holiday, I'm still always shooting. My work brain is still very much on, and Christmas is the only time of year where I think I actually get the opportunity to shut down. Christmas is actually the only time of year that the creator industry actually shuts down. There's work happening all through the summer, and it's really hard to turn off in the summer because it's actually quite a busy month for work. If I'm going on holidays, I'll often take campaigns to shoot. It's a good opportunity to shoot summer content. So I'm always still working if I take a summer holiday. I'm so extremely lucky to do what I do. Next year, next January, literally next month, is actually going to mark my 10th year of being on the internet. How mental is that? I started my blog in January 2014. There is a lot that goes on behind the scenes that even I don't show on vlogs. I think on vlogs I show a lot, but there's still so much boring stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Most nights I'm editing the content that I have shot that day. There's like obviously accounting. I'm running a business, so there's all of that admin side of it as well. I also missed my VAT return this month, which has stressed me out to the core, and I know I'm going to get a fine, and I'm just waiting for that letter to come through from HMRC because I'm so annoyed at myself. I feel like I focus a lot of my time on content creation, which I know is the bulk of my job. However, there are so many other things, and I've let a few things slip this year. So I just need to, I don't know what I need to do, figure that out next year. But anyway, that's leading me on to I just need a little break for my brain over Christmas, and this is going to be my last vlog of the year because I've still got to edit and get all of this up as well, which I'll probably end up doing tomorrow. Also over Christmas we are going to be decorating this bedroom, which I'm going to show you what we're doing shortly. Also, forgot to say, the baking that I did earlier in the vlog has actually gone down really well, and everyone really liked the Mars bar and white chocolate little things that I made, and there's been a request to make more for Christmas Day. So they might have not have been quite the rounded shape, but they tasted so good, and I actually ate quite a few of them. They were really nice, so easy. So if you need a little pudding, or like if people are coming round and you want to make something, definitely give those a go. Whilst we are in the bedroom, I wanted to show you the paint colours, but these are the colours that I've been looking at. They're all from Coats Paints, who have the nicest colours. I'm actually thinking the middle one. Tom keeps putting me off because he keeps saying, oh, it's quite dark, but the reason why I'm choosing the middle one, the colour we've got in our hallway, all down the stairs and downstairs, is this. It's Gentle Lamb. We did it when we moved in and I absolutely loved it. And this was quite similar to it. So that was my reasoning of choosing this colour. It's quite similar, isn't it? Maybe it's just like a tiny bit darker. It's just a really nice beigey colour. I think it looks really nice against the white paint. And actually in this bedroom, this wall, I don't know why I only painted one wall in it, but we did paint one wall Gentle Lamb when we moved in, and then the rest of the walls white. These hooks need taking out. Look, this room is such a mess. These are the outfits I'm going to shoot today, but like that picture rail is coming down. It's all a bit of a mess in here, but this is going to be the project over Christmas. So we are going to do some paneling on this wall. Not paneling, like the beading, you know, in my office downstairs. We're doing the same in here. Got some new drawers coming. All of this will be in next vlog, which will be my first vlog of next year. I've just filmed 2 reels. I'd planned 3, but even as I was filming the first one, I just felt like I just haven't got this in me. And you know, I've got quite a lot of content to share anyway, and I put this pressure on myself. You know, no one is asking me to do these videos. It's me like putting all this pressure on myself, and I'm gonna leave it at 2. And that is it. So I've got more as well, but I've done 2 this morning, which I thought I'd quickly show you. So if you watched last week's vlog, I was showing you the sequin trousers, and then there and then I decided that it would make a nice outfit with the cream jumper. So that is what I have filmed, because I think that is what I'm going to wear on Christmas Day. So you've actually already seen these last week. This is the cream and other stories knit. I'm just loving this so much. It's so soft. The neckline is just perfect. And then I have paired it with some sequin trousers and slippers, because I think that, yeah, it's what I'm going to wear on Christmas Day. I've added some sparkly earrings and a little hair bow. So I think it's those things that you can dress up an outfit. To be honest, after Christmas lunch, I'm probably going to put my pajama bottoms on. So if you don't want to wear sequins or anything dressy, I think just put a little sparkly earring or red lip or something like that, and it just makes you feel a little bit festive. So, and then actually the set that I'm wearing. So this is a few months old from Arket. I bought this because the cream one that I'm sure you've all been sick to death of seeing me in, I love it so much. I wear it all the time through winter. I just wish they'd bring it out in more colours. Anyway, I saw that Arket had brought it out in this brown version. It's not quite the same. It's not quite as good because it's got a V-neck jumper. I don't love V-necks on me. I don't know why. I much prefer a rounded neck. So I've been wearing it backwards. I think it's okay. So I've worn that with some Ugg boots. Ugg boots are so comfortable. This is the outfit that I think I will be wearing like in between Christmas and New Year. If we need to go out or we've got to go and visit someone, but I just want to be comfortable still, this is the outfit that I'm going to be wearing. And then I've put a really nice, I'm actually sat on it, let me get up. I'm going to put this nice cream jacket on over the top. Again, I've got my little hair bow in. It's just little things like that I just think dress it up a little. So I'm going to have a tidy, and then I'm just put on my stories about doing a little catch up, because I feel like I haven't spoke to you all properly on my stories on Instagram recently. So I'm going to catch up on that, tidy the house, edit the vlog, and then tomorrow I'll probably show you the new wardrobe situation that we've got going on upstairs, because we have had a bit of a jig around. Can't remember if I said that or not last week, so I'll show you that tomorrow. Feta pesto eggs for breakfast. I don't actually have a lid for this saucepan, so I found another lid that kind of fits, but it said to cover so that the top of the eggs cook. I might flip it over. I do like my yolks runny, but I hate when it's like snotty, but that is actually cooking quite well now. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I want to flip it over for literally like 2 seconds. Oh no, it's a bit stuck. I'm just gonna keep it covered until the toast pops. I think I've overcooked my eggs because I can see that they are, yeah, they're not runny. But I'll try it again. This is a massive, massive piece of bread. I will try it again over Christmas, but I'm sure it'll still taste good. This was actually something I saw on TikTok, and she didn't put oil in the pan to begin with, and now I'm thinking that was a big error, because now it's actually, oh, it's not all stuck. I think I cooked that just for like 1 minute too long, but it still smells good. Good evening, everyone. Today was kind of my last day. My last working day, but it's actually kind of not. Basically, my management company have now finished. They finished today, so my final project of 2024 was actually a collaboration with Dyson, which was just unreal and amazing. So that's actually going live tonight, and then I just need to edit this vlog tomorrow. So that's going to be like my last worky thing to do. I've actually had such a nice afternoon. Every now and then, I'd say like on average every other month, like once every other month, I will take myself to Nando's for lunch. I bloody love Nando's, and like I just love going midweek on my own for lunch sometimes. It's just really nice. So I did that ages ago. I had booked myself in for a facial this afternoon, and it was like a really relaxing facial with like loads of facial massage, and like she massages like all down here, your neck, your chest. It's just absolutely heavenly. So I booked that in as like a little treat before Christmas. So I had that. So I went to Nando's, then I had a facial, then I had a bath, and it's just been like, what a dreamy few hours. Like that just feels like such a nice little treat. I'm gonna just let my hair dry naturally tonight. I am just about to go downstairs, have a little tidy up, and then I'm going to put a Christmas film on and wrap the presents. I actually haven't got loads of presents to wrap. I've just got a few because in my family we actually do Secret Santa now, which feels like, it just feels such a better idea. We have a £50 budget and that's what we do, because otherwise it just really felt like we were just buying for the sake of it, spending so much money unnecessarily, and people didn't even need this stuff. So yeah, so we do that. So I only have to wrap one present for my family, and then I've got some like other presents for other people I need to wrap. And Tom and I don't really do presents either. We prefer to go on holiday and like put the money towards a trip instead. So we are actually looking at going away. I mean, time's like creeping on now. We were thinking January, but I think now it might be like late Jan, early Feb. I'm just gonna pop my hair up actually loosely while it's wet. I've got these really cute, you've probably seen them on here before because I've been wearing them loads actually, these Mika pajamas. Oh my gosh, actually, let me just put in this little reel that I filmed of all of my Christmas pajamas. Well, not necessarily Christmas pajamas, but basically just loads of my favourite pajamas that I'm going to be wearing this week. I just filmed it as a fun little reel, but I thought I'd put it in here as well. Anyway, I am going to go and get set up at my wrapping station, which is basically just going to be the floor, and it kills my back, and every year I say I'm going to do it at the table and then never do, because I want to do it in front of the telly with the film on. And I need to get my phone, because a silly little tradition me and Tom have on his like last day at work, he sings Driving Home for Christmas to me down the phone. So I need to find my phone and make sure that I'm ready for the singing. Okay, I'm getting the wrapping station ready. I bought this massive roll of brown craft paper. I think it was the year we moved here, which was 2019. I haven't bought any other wrapping paper, and I use this for Christmas and birthdays, and look how much is still left. It was a much bigger roll than I thought when I bought it. And then I have just collected loads of red ribbon, so this is going to be my Christmas wrapping this year. I love this brown craft paper because it is recyclable. It hasn't got any glitter or anything like that on it. You can put any ribbon on it, so I've got a whole box of ribbons. Whenever I get any gifts with ribbon on, I always keep it. And also you can write on it. Sometimes if I can find my gold pen, I might just write on it instead of doing gift tags. What do you think, Bertie? Are you the wrapping manager? I feel like you want to oversee this job, don't you? One of my favourite ever Christmas films is Elf. Like, it's definitely, like, I don't know what my top 3 is, but it'd definitely be in my top 3. So I've got the candles on, I've got Elf on. Just gonna get the presents and let's start wrapping. Oh, go on then. Give it to us. No, I'm not recording you. Go on. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm driving home.
For Christmas.
I can't wait to see those faces. I was about to say the same. I don't know. Hang on. I'm driving home for Christmas. Oh, I do know. It's got red lights on the highway.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again.
Good morning, everyone. I got all of my presents wrapped last night and watched Elf, which is, yeah, just one of my favourite Christmas films ever. I love it so much. I haven't made the bed yet, and Bertie is already back in the bed. I've just done like a light bit of makeup and I use this, the Beauty Pie Sheer Tinted Oil-Free SPF 20. It's just like a tinted moisturizer. I just used a tiny bit of this mixed with, I used a bit of the Flawless filter and I just feel like it's giving quite a nice base. I think I showed you this at the beginning of the vlog. It's the new Rodial lip oil and I said that I thought it was too light, but I've been wearing it all week and actually it's not too light. I thought the colour was a bit light, but it's not. I really, really like that and I've been wearing that loads. One more thing I wanted to talk to you about in the vlog was, sorry, I keep starting a story and then needing more stuff. I need some hairbands for my bun. At this point, I would usually slick my hair back. And to be honest, I normally only wear a slick bun when my hair is greasy. But I don't want to put loads of product in my clean hair, so I'm just gonna go with it. Upstairs in our house, we had we made a spare bedroom, and that's the one, if you've watched my vlogs before or follow me on Instagram, I like to call that the green room. It had like a really nice dark green wall colour on. Anyway, that room, I can't remember if I've actually spoken about this or not, but that room had been set up as like a spare bedroom, a guest room, had a double bed in, chest of drawers, bedside tables. It was set up to have guests stay. But we just don't have that many guests stay. I just felt like that we don't have enough guests stay to warrant having that whole bedroom set up as a guest bedroom. It just ended up being a dumping room and the bed took up like the majority of the room. We couldn't really use it. I would just chuck loads of stuff in there and it just, like, we just wasn't using it. And then our smallest bedrooms is where we had our wardrobes. Tom and I were both sharing that and it's quite a small room, like it's the box room and with the wardrobes in, and when we're both in there it's quite tight and I just didn't know why we were just squishing ourselves in this tiny room. So we've had a little bit of a rejig around and I'll show you in a sec, but in the spare bedroom I sold all of the furniture in there on Facebook Marketplace, so got rid of all of that and emptied the room out. And then we bought some of the IKEA Pax wardrobes, which I love. They're so good, and so we've fitted wardrobes in there to give us some more storage, some like fitted storage that looks really neat and tidy. And then we've kind of just left it at that because eventually I think we might get a large sofa bed that can pull out to a double bed, so that if we do have people stay we can do that, but it's not taking up the entire room. We haven't got a sofa bed yet and I don't know if we're definitely going to do that, but that's just an idea. I feel so naked without any jewellery on. The small room with all of the wardrobes in, it has just got my clothes in. I've got so much space in there now. It feels so nice. Honestly, when I was like organising it all, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this, all this space is mine now. And then Tom has moved his clothes into the other wardrobe, which I'll show you in a sec. It just means that we're now properly using all of the bedrooms in the house and we're actually utilising and getting the most out of them for now. So this was the spare room in here. This was the room with the green wall. I am a bit gutted because I absolutely loved that dark green. I wish we used that more around the house because it was so nice. We might actually paint this room green. It's looking quite bare in here because we're still kind of figuring out this room, but this is what it's looking like at the moment. So we've put in the IKEA Pax wardrobes across the back, and then Tom has made them look fitted in, which has worked so well. They look really neat and so handy for storage. So at the moment we've got a big mirror here. This was actually down in my office and we've brought it up here, but I think we might get another one because I want one of these in my office as well. I absolutely love that. That is from William Wood Mirrors. I actually have this rug. This is one from H&M Home. I'd actually put it in the loft because I wasn't using it and it works quite nicely in here for now. It's such a nice size room. I've just put a chair in here for now. Eventually what we would like to do is put a sofa in here perhaps, because there's definitely space for like a double sofa that could pull out to a sofa bed. And in the future we have now got the option to turn this room into a bit of a nursery and we could put a cot on that wall as well. I think we've done the right thing and it's just given us this room back basically. So this is what it's just looking like for the time being. It's just given us so much more space and to actually be able to use it. So this unit here is a 100 centimetre unit, which is a metre, and I've organised it all nicely for Tom, but I bet it doesn't stay like that. And then over here he wanted to have like open shelving for trainers, but I've had to have a bit of a tidy up because he started putting like really rogue things on the shelf, and because these are open we need to keep it tidy. So I gave him a basket to put all of his little hair and like deodorant bits in there. I think, yeah, this isn't like the finished thing, kind of just getting a bit of a gist for it. Also, that middle one is 75 centimetres, and then this one is 1 metre, and this one at the moment is a bit, like, I don't actually know what's going to go in this one, but we've got long hanging for any like longer coats and bits. That bottom basket I've got, this is a very random basket. This is my overflow products from the bathroom and also gift wrap. And then Tom's just got his work clothes there. So now in here is just all my clothes. These are the 2 units that Tom did have his clothes in, so these are all mine now. We've still got this big cupboard in here as well. And then on this side as well, this was like, I had all of this space anyway, but I've put everything in there. So in this section I have put long coats. In here is blazers, mainly blazers and some short jackets. There's knitwear there and jackets, short jackets there. And then I've still got some drawers there. And then on this side, all of my shoes are there. I've hung trousers along there. And then this section is a bit of t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, some hoodie tracksuit sets, some shirt trouser sets, and then this little section is my like Christmas zone with like sequins and feathers and things. So after Christmas the majority of that will probably actually go back up in the loft with the Christmas stuff. So that's the wardrobe update really. Over Christmas I want to tidy out some more of these drawers. I really have got rid of so much stuff over the last 6 months, and I'm continuing to do so, and it's just made me so selective of what I keep because I cannot stand the clutter. Like, I would rather keep those drawers empty than fill them with crap. The less stuff I have, the better. I can't stand the clutter. I just want to live in like a tidy and peaceful environment. The more stuff I have, the more clutter, the more stress in my mind. Anyway, enough of me rambling. That brings us to the end of the final vlog of 2023. And I just want to say the biggest thank you for being so kind and supportive and watching my vlogs, like taking your precious time to watch my videos. So honestly, the biggest thank you. I'm just wishing you a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a very relaxing one filled with things that you want to do. I think there's so many pressures this time of year to doing certain things, but honestly, just do what you want to do. And I just think don't be afraid to say no. I've spoken about this in a couple of vlogs ago. I've barely booked in any social plans for the Christmas holidays. I just want to do nice long walks, rest, relax, sort some cupboards out, just have some time at home, just some downtime. I want to take some time off my phone. So I will see you next year. Thank you so much again. Sending so much love, and I will see you next year. Bye.